and get this party started.
Pace cars off, coming to the green.
Pace cars off, coming to the green. Okay, Tony. Like, I love Martinsville, but I hate it on Heat 4 and Heat 5 because how the game handles exit at Martinsville is actually atrocious. It's doable in the Truck and Xfinity because it's a shorter race, but in a Cup race, it's actually atrocious. But it was that was a pretty good lap, actually, if I do say so myself. 4/10 off the lead. Oh, it's still enough for P11. Is it bad when I look at a smart TV? I think it's a puzzle. No, not at all, man. When you see a smart TV, because I actually have a smart TV. I actually got one for Christmas. Which, by the way, how was everyone's Christmas? When you see a smart TV, you're going to be looking at the future, essentially. You see the future. Oh my God, we move up 3 spots. Get out of here with that. You see, actually, we can save it for pit stops. You are seeing the literal years and years of development, all in one compact box. Good. Didn't get much, but I did not want much. Well, there you go. I've hit that age in my time where I was literally asking for clothes. I was asking for socks because my socks were like beat to ever-loving God. I asked for new jeans. I got new jeans. I got a sick pair of boots, so that was fun. Got some new kicks. Almost just ran to the rear of Sheldon Creed, you know, for good luck. But yeah, it was a good Christmas, and probably the highlight of my Christmas in terms of like, you know, like overall like overall stuff I needed was a. Ooh, Sheldon, what are you doing?
Clear and behind you.
Okay, well I guess I'm on the top of 3 for some odd reason because Sheldon just didn't want to slow down. But yeah, in terms of like overall, like this is 100% stuff I needed. Was actually a new hat. I know this sounds boring as hell, guys, but believe me, I needed it. I needed a hat because where I work at is very cold outside, and since I'm constantly working in the cold, I need a hat. I didn't have one previous, so I was lucky enough to get one, and I've been wearing it like every day since then, so definitely good. But yeah, I was asking for clothes and all that, and so you know, you hit that age when you start asking for clothes, that's when you know that like Christmas is just like, okay, give me things to live.
All clear. All the way to the wall.
Belt, you bought some LED strips for your room because your room is dark, dude. LED strips are like the new thing now. Is that like the ones that change color every, that change like every single color? Or change to every single, if I can talk correctly?
Nobody out back.
Oh, well, there goes an alley deck, by the way, so sucks to suck. If it sounds like I have a frog in my throat, I think I do. Usually that's a sign of me getting sick, is having a frog in my throat. So if it sounds like I have a constant like. If I'm clearing my throat a lot, that's because I am in dire need of it. Alright, so Johnny Sauter moved up now. That is Ty Majeski moving up into 10th. Yeah, welcome everyone. If you're just now popping in, hello, my name is Private Patton. and we are racing the Truck of Tomorrow series, our custom single-player championship mode at Martinsville. So hopefully y'all can sit back and relax with me. We're gonna go on a 200-lap adventure, trying at least to get another W. In case you were watching since the beginning, what we were doing with Canadian Tire and Las Vegas was just essentially redoing those races because our game glitches and doesn't save any single player progress. So every race that we do, we have to essentially read it. Braxton says, "Oh man, what a stack up." Depends on what you buy. Okay, so alright, because the LED strips that I'm aware of was the ones that constantly change colors. That like, I think one of the terms that like I was described for like those kind of strips was like rainbow puke. I'm just like, sounds disgusting. Who would want that? Then again, like every like stream that you would watch like on Twitch or every like quote unquote professional YouTube video has the strobing lights, whether it be their keyboard or something they have on their wall. I'm just like, okay. Alright, so now we just need to get around Sheldon Creed. Alright. I tried outbraking him, but he actually outbroke me, so luckily for us, we also have Johnny Sauter kind of rounding out the rear here, so no one's coming at me. Gotta go RGB. Gotta love RGB. Okay, yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Is that like every time I see that, I see like rainbow puke, and I'm just like, that is the most disgusting way to describe something. Rainbow puke. Because back in my day, rainbow puke was a God, that was a meme. Like when this term is gonna sound a little weird, but like when you have a person literally gushing for something they see online, it's like that old meme of like a literal rainbow puke coming out of his mouth. God, back in the days of like like Rage comics and all that.
Careful, still there.
For everyone that was not aware, essentially that was memes prior to 2012.
Careful, still there.
Alright, so Sheldon Creed does not know what line he wants to run. There we go. We're gonna make him run the outside.
Stay low.
Give him plenty of room.
Still there.
We're not going to cause a caution here on lap 20. We still have another 180 total to go. 31 in the stage. This race is going to blow on by, but you know what? I'm okay with that.
Careful, still there.
You guys know me. I love doing 100% races, but like, not particularly on days I have to get up super early in the morning. I've been a busy guy, Chad. I've been a busy guy. Internet has not been treating me too kind. I'm going to be moving here in the next 2 weeks. I've been experimenting with different kinds of content. I've been experimenting with my overall where I want to go with the Twitch and YouTube channel, and I think I've come to some conclusions, and I don't know. I think I definitely, one thing I say for sure is I definitely gel better with like another person on the mic. So if I ever sound like I am down or I'm not too overly excited about something, it's because I also work full time. So like,
stay low, stay low.
it's a mixture of like exhaustion with
Careful, still there.
just being able to still provide an entertaining stream. You're getting back into Lincoln Park. That's actually a conversation that some coworkers and I had. What's everyone's guilty pleasure song? Like something that like if your friends heard you playing this, like blasting it in a car, or walked into your room and you were blasting it, and it makes you want to turn it down in embarrassment. That you're embarrassed that you like this band or song. What would it be? I think for me, my guilty pleasure song, particularly, is well, actually two. Here's the first one. First one is the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Cause going back in time to my emo phase, you know, everyone has their emo phase, and also This Is Gospel by no, Emperor's New Clothes by Panic at the Disco. That would be my
Stay right.
that would be my guilty pleasure song.
Careful, still there.
I guess we have to go around the outside. It's making it difficult because Tyler Hill doesn't know what exactly he wants to do. In terms of my guilty pleasure band,
Inside.
probably God, what's the band that did God, no, what is it?
Careful, still there. Alright, clear low.
Avenged Sevenfold? Because Avenged Sevenfold is like oh man, you're into metal? Oh yeah, what are you into? Avenged Sevenfold? What are you, like a 12-year-old girl? I don't know, my anxiety prevents me of things that would embarrass me. Well, okay, well, I mean, what I mean by guilty pleasure song is I was just using that as an example of like something that you.
Careful, still there.
Let me rephrase it. What is the one song or band that you constantly listen to? Because that's what I mean by guilty pleasure.
Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
I feel like either I'm not explaining this correctly or
all clear, no pressure from behind.
the whole concept of a guilty pleasure kind of went like r/whoosh.
Still there. Coming deep.
Did I even brake for that turn? I don't think I did. It felt like I did.
Hold your line. Stay high. Still there.
Alright, so that's your guilty pleasure. Because the concept of a guilty pleasure is a twofold response. Guilty pleasure can mean one, like something that like you're embarrassed to listen to, but something that you just absolutely jam to. Or guilty pleasure is something that you indulge in. I mean, either way, it's both the same. Different ends to meet the same means. So, typically, when a person thinks of guilty pleasure, you're like me and think of, oh man, if a person heard me just bump into this in the parking lot, I would turn it down. Like, to kind of give a story, I was talking with a coworker, and a person drove past, and Hey There Delilah was playing. You know, like Hey There Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, and tonight you look so pretty. That song was playing on his radio, and this guy is known for amongst the work as a person that listens primarily to hip hop and rap, and he's listening and absolutely jamming, like blasting Hey There Delilah. And, ooh, hello, Ross.
Careful, still there. Nobody out back.
Ooh, hello, okay. Alright then. Well, I guess Ross Chastain's out of this race. But yeah, and then, and then as soon as he saw us, he, turned on the radio. So, like, I guess that means his guilty pleasure is right there, Hey There Delilah. Because he was, like, embarrassed. He's like, oh, can't have anyone know that I actually listened to this and turned down the radio. That's what I meant by, like, all of that. Alright, so we're gonna restart 5th, and there's gonna be what? It's gonna be like a 9-lap shootout for stage 1?
Alright, be smart out
Chad,
there.
how much do you want to bet I'm gonna get dive bombed in turn 1?
Got a car coming high now.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Luckily, Johnny Sauter kind of gave us room. But now we're on the high side here, so...
Still there.
Alright, well, that was my
Got a
fault.
headlight out on your bumper.
Sheldon Creed really slowed down, and I didn't slow down with him. What's everyone's New Year's resolutions? Do you guys have any? I feel like the typical, oh, I'm gonna give up chocolate, I'm gonna give up, soda pop, you know?
Stay high up here. One back.
Like, to me, those aren't, like, true New Year's resolutions. Like, New Year's resolutions are like things that you generally you recognize as a fault in yourself, and you will change them because you need to.
Inside.
Warmed up on the outside.
Stay
I think it might be going through another phase,
side.
or starting an emo phase. Well, if you didn't go, everyone has an emo phase. If you haven't gone through one before, you're probably going through one now.
Stay to your right.
My emo phase was a little bit later.
Clear, little bud.
And it was like 17 or something like that. I was just like really, I was pretending to be edgy and all that. It was like, it was just really bad. It was just really bad. It was really cringy, actually.
Still there. Careful, still there.
Alright. But no one has any New Year's resolutions? By the way, Chad, if you guys, who's all in chat right now? Like,
One back.
drop your name. Let me know who's all here.
Still there.
I just don't want you guys to think I'm only talking to one person. Because that's generally like one of the things that like I want to avoid is thinking that I'm exclusively talking to one person. If you guys have followed me for a while, you guys know that I will talk to anyone in chat, you know? So just feel free. Let's have a conversation.
Got one inside. Next time it's a different
Unless you're like one of those
flag.
people like me that
Inside. Clear behind.
turns on a stream as background noise while you're doing something else, and I'm also guilty of that. I turn on two different people. Like my favorite streamer of all time is Asmodai. He plays Hearthstone primarily. Hit B7. No, at the line. He's a Hearthstone streamer, and if he isn't on, I turn on a guy by the name. Well, they're both Hearthstone streamers. So I'm gonna rephrase that. I turn on a guy by the name of Dane HS, and I listen to Osmo, well, however you pronounce it, potato. He's funny. He's funny. And I listened to Dane because the games when he plays Hearthstone, he offers like genuine insight on his rationale and decision making, and I think that is a huge benefit if you are looking to change the way that you think. Why are we 3 wide? That's what I'm talking about, chat. Like, the AI love to go 3 wide here at Martinsville. If you like to change the way that you think about your rationale or decision-making processes, you know, brain exercises, fun.
Clear left. Looking inside now. Careful, still there.
Jay, if you're wondering why I'm not immediately diving down to the bottom, is because the AI like chunk block the middle. Like, watch, I'll demonstrate right now. I essentially have to pump the throttle a lot more because they stack up, as opposed to the top, and I don't get as good of a runoff.
Right side.
Right there. If Todd Gillen was in line, that would have shown to actually be something. Actually, probably happened here. You see right there? Right there. Meanwhile, if I run the top, we just need to get spread on out.
Careful, still there.
I can do this. Get below.
Still there. All clear.
And then clear them before I even exit the corner. One of my guilty pleasures is having a fan on when I sleep, even if it's really cold, because I can't live without noise. Oh, I mean, it's funny that you say that, because I actually have, very much the same way.
Got a car coming inside now.
The only way that this strategy doesn't work is when
All clear.
the AI, like,
Got one inside.
gas up in the middle of the corner and they're able to get below you. That's when you're just like running the high side for like no reason. But no, I can't. When I go to sleep, I need to have some kind of noise. Believe me, I know. Even when it's and then during the summer, like, it's like a double win, because
Still there.
it's a double win because we have a
Still there.
oh my god, if I can think. We cool our bodies with the fans, and it also provides noise. So believe me, dude, I totally get you, because I'm the exact same.
Stay right. Clear low. Inside.
What's my biggest fear? Rational or irrational?
Ahead for me. Clear outside. Left side. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear. Got a car low.
And I'm also going to realistic fear. I don't want to share that.
Left side.
That's a very personal question.
Careful, still there.
I will. How about this? To not make it seem like I'm like leaving you in the dust on that.
One back.
I'm gonna give you 2 irrational fears of mine.
All right, you're clear.
Every time I step on a sewer grate, I feel that the sewer is going to the sewer grate's gonna collapse and I'm gonna fall in. And the second one is every time No, don't be sorry. I'm just saying it's a very personal question. Like, imagine, you know. I'm not saying this is it exactly, but it's just like, you know, you talk to like one of your acquaintances that you've known for like, I would say probably like a month or so. Like you're just chilling by the water cooler at work, and all of a sudden, like you just talk, and you're just like, so what's your biggest fear? I don't know. It's a really personal question. There are some people that are obliged to answer it. I'm honestly not one of them. But like I said, I will give you a couple of irrational fears, which are just funny. So yeah, like I said, the sewer grate is one. So like every time I step on a sewer grate, I have I either have to step over it or I have to step around it, because I feel that like stepping on it will make the sewer grate collapse. It's really dumb. And the second one is it's not really an irrational fear, but it's like a nervous tick. Every time I go to bed, I have my routine is as follows. I get on my bed. I sit on my bed. I turn off the light. Wow. I turn off the light. I sit on my bed. I take off my socks. I get off the bed, close, make the door as wide open as it can be, to the point where I hear the doorknob touch the other side of the wall. I make sure I hear that sound. I hold it on the wall for at least 5 seconds. And then I go to bed. I don't know why, but I will not be able to sleep without doing that. It's like a nervous tick that I have. Braxton, are you wondering how long you've been following? Alright, give me a second. 1 second, chat. Let me... You've been following since August. So, one of the more recent followers. I felt like I've kind of stagnated lately. There was a time where, I was, God, I remember hitting 400 followers, back in the summer. But I've only risen like 50 since. Which, it's fine. Like I said, I do this. And for anyone that follows me regularly, you know that I do this as a hobby. I never ask for follows, I never ask for donations or subs, because this isn't my job. I do this purely because I want to, and I like to race, and I like to broadcast my races, you know. So it's a hobby. It's a hobby for me. But I've noticed that, like, you know, I've really stagnated. And that's why I feel like some changes are needed on the horizon. You're lucky you can sleep with your door open. Like I said, everyone has their nervous tics. Everyone has their preferences, I guess is the right word for it. Worn tires suck. The thing is, in case you're also wondering, I didn't pit at the end of stage 1 is because, unlike in real life where Truckers would split this race, and like essentially you would pit and at the end of stage 1, and that would be it. The cautions do not come out nearly as often as they would in real life, so there's less opportunities to save fuel, and you would not be able to make it with that one-stop strategy. So in case you guys were wondering why I didn't pit there, well, that's why. That being said, though, we are closing in on our next group of people. Tyler Hill, I do believe, is next. Yeah, Tyler Hill and then Todd Gilliland. Mop is just putting on an absolute clinic right now, though. I wouldn't call it a nervous tick, but I don't feel like a natural disaster is like a windstorm or tornado. Oh, at that point, that's just anxiety. That's just the anxiety and your mind going in on that whole idea that, hey, this needs to happen. Alright, so how am I going to get past here? Because it looks like Josh Ram's kind of holding... Yeah, right there, that's definitely what I'm talking about. Looks like I have to force it 3 wide. What's up, Bass? How you doing today, man?
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
There we go. I guess we're gonna go around the top side here. Oh, okay.
Stay up against the wall. Stay high.
No lag on my internet?
Careful, still there. All clear.
Awesome. Well, if there's no lag, then perfect. That means I'm doing my job correctly. Oh, okay.
Careful, still there.
Oh, damn. These two are freezing. Calm down. Oh, they destroyed his front end right there.
Careful, still there. One back.
I wonder if the Daytona 500 is on this game. What do you mean?
Last 10 laps. Got it broken. Still there. Careful, still there. Got his nose there. To your door.
No, it's not on your side. It's on. Oh, you're okay. All right. Okay. The way I was reading no lag on my internet, I was reading it as as in that there is
Clear behind.
you're telling me that there's no lag, and I'm just like, oh yeah, perfect, awesome. Okay, so now I understand what's being said now.
Stay to your
Alright,
right.
so
Got a headlight out on your bumper.
alright, we're making the top side work slowly but surely. You know, we're getting there though. The 500 lap race around Daytona Raceway, dude, I can't imagine. I can't imagine doing 500 laps around Daytona.
Clear behind him.
Well, Braxton, you know the 500, like whenever they say blank 500 or blank 400, it's not the amount of, okay. It's not the amount of laps that they do. Sometimes it is, but it's about the amount of miles. So like the Daytona 500, Daytona 500, for example, it's not 500 laps, it's 500 miles. It's a 2.5-mile track. I can't imagine doing Can you guys imagine doing 500 laps around Daytona? Come on, Riley. Step it up.
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear. 5 laps to go. Left side.
There you go, bud.
Clear and behind you. Still there. Got a headlight out on your bumper.
Brett Moffitt's almost about to lap us again.
Car there on the inside. Got one down low now. Careful, still there. Got a
Come on,
headlight
Riley.
out
Get
on
to
your
the
bumper.
outside. There you go, bud. No, what are you doing, bud?
2 to go. Careful, still there.
You might have
Left
something.
side.
As in, like, the sickness? Or a sickness, let me rephrase that. Knock on wood, definitely.
Still there.
I saw Tyler Hill charging on down, so, like, that's...
Coming to the white.
How do I take
Left
turns
side.
on Heat 5? Allow me to demonstrate. With this turn 3 right here.
No pressure from
See that
behind.
blue marker right there? That's my lifting off. I always, at this turn, or this corner,
Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job done, driver.
you always want to lift off a little more than you normally would. So, like, as you approach a corner, you always want to let off the gas before you get on the brake, because having... Oh, actually, we need to tighten up here. Because having that in your... if you just were to slam on the brake, it will make your car very, very loose. There we go. It will make your car very, very loose and wants to spin on out. Oh, wow, we actually held position.
Coming to the green, driver.
Now, will we hold position going into turn 1? That's going to be an issue. Here, I'll demonstrate here into turn 1 as well. Red meter board
Right side.
on the left. Coast, black shadow, pick it back up. Looking for the blue right here on the wall.
Outside.
Let
by
off,
itself.
hard on the
Clear
brakes, couple
outside.
pumps right there. Kind of pulls the throttle, coming back in. Rinse and repeats. Black board on the right. You're always looking for marks on the outside wall as like a kind of like indicator. And then you're just off throttle for a little bit. Off throttle, brake. Coast, back up. Rinse and repeat. Off throttle, brake. Coast, pick up. Alright, one more time now. Off, brake. Coast, pick up. There you go. And that's actually a couple laps around Martinsville.
You'll keep getting better.
And that was our fastest lap. That fastest lap period? Ah, no, we were about a 10th off of fastest lap period. How did Sheldon Creed get to the lead? A little wide through there, but that's because we also tightened it up a little bit.
Got one peeking inside.
Stuart Friesen's gonna dive it on down. Yeah, just give him room. Car just didn't want to turn right there. But no, what's going on, everyone? For everyone that just now is popping in, welcome. How was everyone's Christmas? What did you guys do? What did you get? Tell me all about it. Braxton says, my internet got stupidly bad after the, dear. What? I'm sorry, what's that word? We have Jordan Anderson, Austin Hill. Austin Hill, like, I swear, Austin Hill's an amazing driver, but all he's known for is being the Pillsbury Doughboy, and that's really sad. Oh, okay. Okay, the Hurricane. Okay, sorry. I apologize about that. I didn't realize you were referring to the Hurricane. I thought, I was like, okay, if anything, that shows my age. I'm just like, oh man, is that a new word? Is that a new word that you guys are using now that I have no idea what it is? It's like my friend texted me the other day, and he was just like, yeah, are you gekking? I'm just like, what does that mean? He was like, no, dude, like, have you not? Are you gekking right now? I'm just like, what does that mean? So I went to Urban Dictionary, and I was like, I looked up gekking. I looked up like G-E-C-K-I-N-G, and I also looked up G-E-C-C-I-N-G. I'm just like, okay, well, nothing's here. I was like, what does that mean? I just asked him, I was like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. What does that mean? He's like, are you gekking? Like, do you listen to 100 Gex? I'm just like, what? No. I don't even know what that is. And 100 Gex is a really weird sounding band. It's very, very Gen Z, I'll say that. Apparently, their fans, when they listen to their song, they say that they're gekking right now, and I'm just like, my friend sent me this as a joke, by the way, and be like, hey, you know, look at this, I can't believe, you know, this is actually a thing, and lo and behold, you know, I haven't seen it before, and so here we are having a full-on conversation where I had no idea what he was talking about, and my age was reflecting that. And I thought for the longest of time that I was just not understanding this dude's conversation. Gen Z is after 2005, yeah. I'm aware. That's what I was saying, because, like, the band is very that. I feel like we're just clicking off laps right now. Really just ran the bottom of that track right there, creating a little smoke trail behind me. Get loose, get going to that corner. Austin Hill, I think, is faster than me right now, but I'm better on corner exit, and he's not. So I'm gonna hold this spot for as long as I can keep that up and not hit the wall. How many laps do you have in total? 200 laps is the total lappage that we're doing today. However, we are on lap 126, so there's going to be 74 to go right now as I cross the line. So we're already well past halfway. And since we're running about 20-second lap times, you know, we're clicking off 3 laps a minute. So if we do our math here, we're going to be finishing in, what, about 20 or so minutes? According to the race map, looks like Sheldon Creed is having some problems getting through traffic. That's really helping us move forward.
Still there. Nobody out back.
Alright, get past Jason White right there. See if we can get around Riley Earps on the high side. Or I guess if he wants to go up top, I'll run down low.
Still there.
Oh, okay, I guess not. I guess high side's moving, so...
Come and see quick.
Because I see Sewer Freeze just got around Tate Fogelman on the high side, so...
Still there.
I guess it's my turn to do that now. Riley, what are you doing? God, this is why I hate Riley Earps. Dude has no idea what he's doing.
Inside. Got a car
Give him a nice little shot going into turn 1 though to kind of help out things here.
Left side.
Come on, Riley. Just get around Tate Fogelman. I didn't realize it's that
Got
hard.
one peeking inside. Stay right. Clear left. Left side.
There you go, Riley. Get there. Nope. Tate clears him. Alright, we'll probably have to give Riley a little boost going to turn 3 here.
Hold your line.
Actually,
Stay
hang on.
high.
Earlier, I had around 7 shots from your 9mm. Oof. Stay safe, man.
Careful, still there. One back.
Okay. Didn't mean to hit him that hard. But, you know, whatever.
Still there. Got one inside.
Riley, just literally all you need to do is get around the outside. It's,
Clear left. Inside.
didn't realize it was rocket
Clear
science.
behind. Still there. Inside. Clear behind. Keep moving. Clear behind.
Come on, Riley. Got to do this. Go. Go get him, bud.
Inside.
It's helping you out as much as it's helping me. Ooh, and he forces the 3 wide.
going down low now. Careful, still there.
Austin Hill's right there. There we go. Get around.
One back.
Take Fogelman.
Look outside. He's outside. He's outside there by himself. Bottom lane, move. Careful, still there.
Nice and easy.
Nobody out back. Stay to your left.
Tanner. Okay, this is why you gotta pick a lane, dude.
Still there.
Can't just keep swerving like that. Top or bottom?
side.
What is it gonna be?
Clear high, clear high. Got a car coming high now.
Brett Moffitt's moving.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Stay to your left. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Outside.
Outside. Alright, we're coming to
Careful, still there.
close to 50 to go now. We're up to the top 5. You know, this is where we finish up in stage 2. You know, slow and sure, we are making our way up through the field. And honestly, that's all we can hope for it. Now, that being said, I can almost guarantee there's going to be a caution. Now, that being also said, I am not going to be pitting because
Careful, still
that
there.
is just a death sentence to any chance of
All right, clear
winning this
outside.
race.
Still there.
Ooh, Brandon Finger to the lead now.
Stay to your left. Nobody out back. Inside. All clear, all clear. No pressure from behind.
AI are a lot better at dive bombing than I am.
Still there. Careful, still there.
Alright, now we're just clicking off flaps again. So Chad, how about this? Shoot me some questions. First, I'll let you know if I will answer them or not. But, yeah. Since we're just kind of clicking off flaps right now, let's strike up a convo. What do you guys want to know? Life advice? School advice? General information about me? Nothing too personal though, of course. Good to go. First car, 2004 Dodge Stratus, gold. It was a hand-me-down from my aunts. Got the title and ownership all paid, not all, actually no, it was all paid off. And within like a month of doing that, I totaled the car. So now that's where I got my second car, which was a 2014 white Chevy Malibu. And that's one I still own to this day. That was back in 2015 I totaled that car, and I got it in 2011? Yeah, 2011. So 2011 was my first car, totaled it. 2015 is my second car, own it to this day. Yet I have to rent a car. I have owned every car I have owned. 2014 is the most reliable vehicle year. I know, right? It was the season that Jeff Gordon probably should have won in his title fight. You know, his right before his swan song year. Chase Elliott won the Nationwide Series.
Careful, still there.
And it was the year that my Malibu was made. But no, like the Ford Fusion. Dodge Rams I also heard were really good in that year. But yeah, I totally understand. 2014 is a really good year for cars.
Careful, still there. Clear to the right.
You wanted your first car to be a Toyota? Camry, Corolla, Tundra, Tacoma, Supra. What Camry, like, model exactly? Don't want a Supra? Alright, we'll take that off the list then. So you're wanting, so you're stuck between those three then? Tacoma, Prius, or Camry? Yeah, I was about to say, I wish I had enough money to buy 3 cars. Dang, that's just impressive at that point. Which one are you leaning towards most, though? If you had to choose one of those 3, though?
Still there. Right side is clear.
Something I could have used, so definitely not a Prius. If you're looking for a Toyota you can abuse, I think you're in the wrong market. Toyotas are, in terms of commercially, notoriously weak. If you're looking for something with like something that you could abuse, like that, define abuse. Like, are you talking about like motor, physically, in terms of like body damage, you know, stuff like that? I mean, like internally, transmission. Because at that point, you don't want anything like no hate on like Toyotas, but like you don't want a Toyota. But everyone has their preferences. Something that wouldn't. Okay. Okay.
Still there.
Usually whenever I hear like something I could abuse, like I'm thinking in terms of like something that like I can like take mudding, you know, like stuff like that. I'm just like, that's not what those are for.
Stay to your left. All the way to the wall.
So then,
Still there.
Ooh, dang.
Clear to the right.
That was a stack up and a half right there. So then probably, still definitely not a Prius. Then if you're looking for like something like that, then you're going for like a Camry or a Corolla. Truck, for a Tacoma, like a truck like a Tundra or a Tacoma, that is definitely probably the sturdier, but like, you know, you're also paying more because it's a truck, you know? So I don't know if you get the most bang for your buck if you were to get a truck, you know?
Still there. Nobody out back.
For your buck. Bang for your buck for your truck. I guess we're gonna go to the high side.
Careful, still there.
I'm just kidding, we're going to the low side because Riley wants the high side.
Still there.
Oh yeah, look at that stack up. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
All clear. Car outside.
That's what dreams are made of right there, that kind of stack up. It's something that Pancakes only wish to achieve. To stack that high. Look at that.
Careful, still there. My lane's moving. Clear behind you.
I can see the problem here.
Inside. Careful, still there. Clear all around. Left side.
Oh, so that's what happened. Okay, Sheldon Creek went back to the bottom.
Keep moving. Clear behind.
Allows for the high side to pick up a little more momentum because essentially we're just moving up an entire row because Sheldon decided to take that. Now Granite Finger is running that.
All clear. Left side.
This is something I learned in the Army chat. And it's called swing low.
Careful, still there. Clear left.
well, I guess it doesn't matter because the high side's already starting to dissipate. Sheldon Creek got around, St. Smith.
Careful, still there.
So now the bottom lane's gonna start moving. I need to get to the bottom as soon as possible.
Don't move, stay high. Car there on the inside. Stay to your right.
Oh, never mind. Bottom, top's still working.
Careful, still there.
God, I hope Brett Moffitt wins this race.
Careful, still there.
Come on, dude, you got this, bud. Oh, wow. Kind of butchered that right there.
Clear low.
I also want to win this race, but in terms of like people that haven't won this season yet, I'm hoping Brett Moffitt wins because Sheldon Creed hasn't, and neither has Brett.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
So, wow, that was a butcher and a half of that turn right there. Alright, so how are we doing this? I like how Tyler Ancrum this entire time has just held up the entire pack.
Careful, still there.
Take it, Grant.
All clear.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna slow. No, we're not.
Careful, still there.
Being patient right now. We're being patient.
Still
13 to
there.
go. Don't want to waste any opportunity that we could have right now.
Still there.
St. Smith's going to have to get moved because he's
Don't
like
move, stay high.
shaking right now in terms of his
All right, you're clear.
lane.
Left side.
He doesn't know if he wants to be on the bottom or the top. He keeps changing every single lap. And I can't kick close enough in order to do that move I just was talking about.
Stay to your right.
It's where you get to the outside quarter panel of the person you want to pass.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
There we go.
Hold your line. Stay high. 10 to go.
And essentially that's how you move the person out of your way there. And then while doing that, Granite Finger moves St. Smith out of the way.
Still there.
So essentially that's how you just start bulldozing people through the
Keep moving.
through the pack.
Clear behind.
Alright.
Stay right. Careful, still there.
Alright, time to do that with Zane Smith now. Get him out of the way.
Got one inside.
Brett Moffitt's holding on.
Careful, still there.
Dove it way too deep there. No, Brett just did, but okay.
One
Here he
back.
comes, so I'm leaving space. So I can
Stay to
get
your
moves
right.
too.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Come on, 6 to go. And of course,
Careful, still there.
Granite Finger's right there as well. We need to overcooked it.
Got a headlight out on your bumper.
Oh, okay. That's
Look
the
ahead
lead.
for me. Clear outside.
keep overcooking that corner.
Inside. 5 to go, driver. Careful, still there. Got his nose there. To your door. Don't move, stay high.
Alright, if it comes down to a drag race, I think I win.
One back. Left side. Left side.
Oh, well, okay.
Got a car low now.
Brett Moffitt moved Grant.
Moving. Clear behind.
Now what's Brett gonna do?
Come and see quick.
If anything.
2 laps to go.
I'm gonna try to get around
Careful, still there. Left side.
Todd. Kinda messed up there.
All clear. Left
Kinda messed
side.
up.
Nobody out back. Looking inside now. Clear all around. White flag. Big driver by himself.
Alright, I just need to hold on.
Got a car coming inside now. Careful, still there. High lane's moving. Clear behind him.
Here we go. GG, boys.
Still there. Great job, driver. Checker flag's in the air. It's yours.
Whew. Definitely don't think we had the best truck, but you know, man. There we go. One more across the line. There we go. All right. You know, like I said, I definitely don't think we had the best truck, but you know what? I'll take it. Don't mind me, Chad. Just getting my sick thumbnail. Hang on. Yeah, screw it right there. There we go. Alright. But yeah, in the Texas Roadhouse 200, the first race of the doubleheader, I think, yeah, we definitely kind of survived by the skin of our teeth there. Lap traffic definitely did help. I'm surprised that there was only one caution throughout that entire race. But yeah, Grant and Finger and Brett Moffitt both respectively won stages, and I just kind of pulled one out of my butt there at the end. I definitely did not gain the most points, though, so that is something that should be noted. In terms of the points, though, that is my third win of the season, and I also think, like, third one in, like, 5 races. So having that in our back pocket is something that will carry us all the way to the playoffs, baby. Yeah, race results are fine. Chat, ignore this. Literally does not mean anything. Because our game glitched. That doesn't mean anything. There we go. Where's our grandfather clock? Not even a grandfather clock. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Brett Moffitt had the fastest lap on the entire race. He deserved it, I didn't. Honestly, he should have just, like, dove it on down underneath Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton, honestly, should have just gotten out of the way. He actually, I think, impacted the entirety of, the race. Tell you what, Chad, I'm actually really excited for, the Southern 500 this week. I'm going to be doing that here Wednesday or Thursday, one of those 2 days, and I'm really excited because I want to do a complete throwback, as in like we're going old school with how I have my stream set up. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, that was the first of 2 doubleheaders. Yeah, Canadian Tire, we finished first there, and we also did we win? We won. No. We won Charlotte. That's what it was. Yeah, we won Charlotte. And then we won Canadian. So yeah, it was back to back. Yeah, so yeah, I was right. It was 3 wins in the last 4 races, or 5 races. But yeah, turns out that was actually correct. Sometimes I do know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Chad, here are the settings we're running with. Of course, make it as difficult as possible for us. Only 1 caution throughout all those stages, and it was Ross Chastain and his infinite ability to just spin. So yeah, it sucks, but sometimes it be like that. And we're gonna flip through the race results one more time. And as we go to Martinsville again for the second race of our doubleheader, and like I said, since we need the race results here, because I gotta keep track of points somehow, I do want to thank all of you guys for coming on out. Racers 0388 for the follow. Thank you so much, my dude. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on out and watching with this. What's the difference between Xfinity and Cup? Think of Xfinity as the college level to pro football. Cup is the NFL. Xfinity is college. Okay? Essentially, that's the long and short of it. Truck would be like the high school slash like region level. Like it's its own entity, but it exists separately.